Okay. Our next speaker, Dr. Saeed Ahmadi, DDS, Doctor of Dental Surgery. He practices in Houston, Texas. He has more than 30 years of experience in political activities. He's the speaker for Iranian Pod organization and a member of the Democracy Front. Please help me welcome Dr. Saeed Ahmadi.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so delighted to find myself in your company this evening. My thanks and gratitude goes to Dr. Arakandian, who gave me the opportunity to spend some quality time with you all this evening. The title of my speech is Iran and the Middle East Current Strategic Situation. It has been well documented that Iran is one of the oldest civilizations in the world. Together with its resources, population, size, cultural identity, and geographical location, has a very important role not only in the Middle East but in the whole world. It connects two major world's important energy sources, namely the Caspian Sea and the Persian Gulf. And by this linkage and connection, it facilitates the transfer of energy from the Caucasus and Central Asia in the north, all the way down to the Persian Gulf and Indian Ocean in the south. Iran, as a Shiite country, finding herself amongst the Sunni populated regional powers in the region, such as Turkey, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia, has a distinctive role that it can take it just as a positive or a negative standing in the region. Today, because of the massive discovery of the oil and gas resources in Iran, and because of the increased demand of energy in the world, Iran is getting more important every day. We must not forget that historically, Iran has had a considerable presence from the east, from the coast of the Mediterranean Sea to the deserts of Afghanistan and Balochistan in Pakistan, and also from the soaring mountains in the Caucasus to the Indian Ocean and Persian Gulf and Gulf of Oman in the south. And by the same token, today also, its cultural presence and its strategically influenced importance are well established and recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, Iran and Middle East at the present continues to find itself in turmoil and chaos, for it's a blend of inconsistencies and contradictions. While on the whole, the majority of the countries in the region practice Islamic doctrine, nevertheless, there are profound tension and hostility amongst the followers of different fractions of this religion. As an example, Iran's official religion is the Shia branch of Islam, which is the smaller of the two major branches of it, the larger one being the Sunni branch. The present Iranian government claims to be the principal representative of all Muslims in the world. This is in direct defiance with the Sunni populated Saudi Arabia, which through its inherent evolution has come to be the guardian of the holy and sacred places of worship in the Islamic world. Another example would be to consider the minority Alawi regime in Syria ruling over its majority Sunni population, or the minority Sunni government in Bahrain ruling over its majority Shia citizens. In both cases, this had brought about bloodshed and instability. The tribal disputes are another area for unrest and turbulence in the Middle East. Yemen, Jordan, Lebanon are fitting examples of this paradigm. It should be noted here that it was after the collapse of the Ottoman Empire, after the First World War, the Great Britain and France occupied and subsequently divided up the region into many countries. Border disputes and claims of rights over ownership or owning an island or a waterway has also been the cause of instability in the region. The war between Iraq and Iran in the northwest of the Persian Gulf was the result of just such claims. Qatar and Saudi Arabia and Bahrain, and United Arab Emirates and Oman have all similar disputes and claims, which from time to time resurface and add to the volatility in the region. Instead, they should support the pro-secular groups and divisions to bring about democratic and liberal governments. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that Iran, with its unique geographical, strategic situation in the Middle East, is the main key for the whole Middle East and the whole world problems. And if we try to change the regime in Iran to a secular, democratic, responsible regime, I believe we can solve most of the world's problems indeed. Thank you so much for listening.